Hallo, hallöle und damit herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Hogwarts Legacy. Ich habe meinen Schal erstmal disabled, weil damit sehe ich einfach stylischer aus. Junge, dieser Hut passt so perfekt dazu, Kappa. Wir machen die Quest von den Merlin Trials hier weiter. Mit der
Notice the vines on these pillars,
Nora hier.
as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Achso, wir müssen gar nicht laufen, wir sind schon basically hier. Oder. Achso, das hier ist das. Achso. Oh.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
Revelio.
territory. I am
Leviosa.
curious about these pies.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Oh, ich war zu weit weg.
Merlin's beard. How beautiful.
Eine Projektion aus Lettern habe ich gerade
What a
gesehen.
day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
Be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall
Revelio.
return to the safety of my
Kann ich damit jetzt nichts
and
machen?
books.
Ist einfach so da. Okay, Main Quest abgeschlossen. Schon mal geil. Wir werden wohl nicht drum rumkommen, weil ich glaube, haben wir noch eine Main Quest jetzt? Ah, wait, what?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalist.
Ja.
Talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Diggory? Oh nein, nicht Cedric. Und Merchant. Verkäufer. Hallöle. Wollen wir reden?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Oh nee.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Combo Tools. Maxima Potion. Was kann ich dir verkaufen? Einfach alles. Ich habe halt diese ganzen Sachen, die ich nicht gebrauchen werde. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob man die verkaufen sollte.
Revelio.
Erstmal, hier ist so viel Loot. Ah, warte. Das ist, glaube ich, so eine fette Chest, oder? Ah, da komme ich eh nicht mehr rein. Warte mal, wie komme ich da rein? Wie komme ich hier rein? Hier. Ach ne, das ist gar nicht so. Oh, Grey Adventure.
Revelio.
Ich weiß auch nicht, was man hiermit machen kann. Weißt du, ich habe hier voll viele davon gesehen. Von diesen Statuen, aber ich habe keine Ahnung, was man damit machen kann. Gucken wir noch hier rein. Level Log. Oh mein Gott. Oh, wir haben noch eine Main Quest. 300 Meter entfernt. Man muss einfach in Hogwarts reintippen wieder. Oder wo ist das genau? Es ist in Hogwarts. Also hier. Wo genau? Draußen aber. Ah, da kann ich mich sogar hin. Egal. Rein da.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Was?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak is her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Ich lasse dich Feuerei
Go
actually
and see her
erstmal.
right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
Okay, es geht jetzt anscheinend um einen sehr alten Mord und das Buch liefert Beweise dafür. Ich weiß nicht, wann das erste Mal in der Story erwähnt wurde, aber das habe ich wohl nicht mitbekommen. Das ist noch hinter Hogsmeade. Broad and Peak. Ja, okay, erstmal hinter mir, ne? So. Was hier? Ne, aber hier habe ich auch was Neues bekommen. Defense anstatt 10-20. So, equip ich doch mal. Oh, neuer Hand. Oh, 2 sogar. Teal Blue. Das passt halt perfekt irgendwie. Und das ist halt irgendwie cooler. Warum nehme ich das? War es Handschuhe? Nee, es war... Was war es? Hut. Ja, hier, der hier. Da ich eh Experience drauf habe, ist egal, oder? Ja, perfekt. Nee, das sieht besser aus. Aristokratischer. Hogsmeade. Upper Hogsfield. Over here. Was ist over here?
These rocks have seen better days.
Gegner.
I dream of making a better world for me. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Okay. Kampf.
I prefer the latter. Am I supposed to be impressed? The friends
Du lebst noch? Nö.
Shall we finish what we're running home? Back from
Incendiary.
Gnadenlos. Oh, Blut.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Ah ja.
Revelio.
Ich hab's noch eine Kiste, genau, hier gab's Loot. Gear. Was? Gear-Slots? Können voll sein? Was soll das jetzt sein? Das ist besser. Kann ich das hier destroyen, actually? Ja, aber so. Gear-Slots können voll sein, was zur Hölle. Oh. Es sind bessere Handschuhe. Bessere neue Handschuhe bekommen. 30 anstatt von 15. Dann würde ich die actually sogar zerstören. Weil es sind ja basically dieselben. Mir auch noch ein bisschen mehr Slots frei. Hier muss ich rein. Oder?
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Die Sister. Erstmal ausrauben.
Rebellion.
Ah, Value auf dem Tisch rumliegen lassen. Stupid. Oh mein Gott, hier ist so viel Story. Ich werde es nicht lesen. I'm sorry. So, sprechen wir mal mit dir.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Ich muss nach Azkaban. Ich will nach Azkaban.
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Um ehrlich zu sein, ich bin sehr gespannt darauf, wie sie Azkaban hier darstellen, weil wir kennen den ja nur, ich kenne das Gefängnis ja immer nur aus so ganz kleinen Filmen, aus den Szenen aus dem Film, kenne ich den auf jeden Fall nur. Ich bin gespannt.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now.
Oh.
Tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Wow, das sieht ein bisschen fresh aus auf jeden Fall. Die Dementoren sehen auf jeden Fall anders aus. Oh, sie hat einen Hasen.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside.
Okay, ich kann die Map hier schon mal nicht öffnen.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
Ich kann auch nicht zaubern. Ich habe keine Zaubersprüche hier.
I had my wand. I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
Oh.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Spaß.
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Okay.
Are you saying
Upper
that the
Hoggyfield.
missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
Da war
A
ich,
vault in some ruins
glaube ich.
near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, no, you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
Ah,
What is it, Anne?
was?
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
The mongrels of doom. Should they burn? Geil. Ja, hier sind voll viele.
This must be the place Anne told me about.
Irgendwie habe ich Lust, Lumos zu benutzen, aber das brauche ich anscheinend gar nicht.
Been here for ages.
Oh, what the fuck? Rätsel. Rätsel. Rätsel.
Accio.
Rätsel.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Akio dann. Ja. Oh, kein Rätsel. Alles gut.
How did you do this, Jackdaw?
2, 3.
Oh, that's done something.
Ja, das hat hier schon mal die Hälfte im Dreh gilt.
Revelio.
Das frage ich mich halt, ne? Erstmal. Hier ist was. Nom nom. Gilt. Direkt nach Grüngus. Aha. Wird mir hier schon die Lösung gezeigt.
Accio.
Also nach da oben.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Ah, hier. Me, dearest Anna, well done, you solved my puzzles. I knew you were a kind with spirit and the only one with I could truly share my adventures. Richard, P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on only if you did not, and what a fun world that be.
Note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Also vermutlich ist sie einfach unschuldig und hockt da seit Jahrhunderten drin, gefühlt. Jake?
Could it be?
Someone solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Sus. Het?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Okay, wie bist du gestorben?
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Okay.
This place has seen better days.
Prisoner of Love. Und die Folge, wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst ein Like und ein Abo da und habt noch einen schönen Tag. Tschüss Menschen.